What's up, guys? I did a daily event with Living End the other day, so I'm going to show you some replays of that. I didn't keep this hand. Vault of the Archangel is not... I can't use it to cycle any of my creatures, so I can use Simian Spirit Guide, but I just didn't feel like this was a very good keep, especially with like Living End in your opening hand. Don't really want to do that. So this is better. I got Demonic Dread, which is the combo piece. Got some cyclers. So my opponent casts Thoughtseize, taking my Demonic Dread. So I had cycled Street Wraith and drew Living End. So it's one problem with the deck, but I got two more in the deck, so I'm not too worried about it. There's Tarmogoyf. It's a 3/4. I fetch for a Stomping Ground. Another Thoughtseize. So kind of unfortunate. Then take my other Demonic Dread. I'm going to get hit for 3 here, down to 12. Fetch for a basic Swamp. And then cycle my Pale Recluse. So there's Violent Outburst, that's really good. So he casts Inquisition of Kozilek. What I didn't realize at the time is he targeted himself with it. I don't know if he screwed up. I don't know, but I didn't realize that, so in response I just Violent Outburst. And that's his hand. So I guess he's gonna have to discard Abrupt Decay. Yeah, I don't know, that was really weird. I think he misclicked and targeted himself on accident. It's one of the downsides of Magic Online. So he's at 4 now. And he concedes. Okay, game 2 of round 1. Looks like a pretty good opening hand. Got some cyclers. So it's really all this deck is looking to do here is just cycle and then combo off. So he played Stirring Wildwood. And there's Scavenging Ooze. That's the best thing he could have had. The worst thing for me. Cycle my Deadshot Minotaur. There's Violent Outburst, so this Scavenging Ooze, though, that's just gonna, that wrecks my whole plan. I need Shriekmaw really bad. So he's doing some work on me now. So in response to my fetch, he flashes in Aven Mindcensor. I can still search my library, but just the top 4 cards of it. So I wasn't expecting this guy at all. Like, he was really good when Birthing Pod was a thing, but I thought he kind of fell out of favor. I guess strong. So I didn't find a land. And another thing that should be noted is I can't search. Yeah, I can. Let me cast it. I'm not searching my library, so I can actually still cast Violent Outburst. But the problem is I have the colors I need, but I need a green or a red as well. Like, I can't cast it. So. And then he thought seizes me. Yeah, me this time. Not himself. Down to 6. And I cycle Pale Recluse. Yeah, it's pretty futile effort on my part, but maybe I'll get lucky. Almost. There's a green right there, but I can't get it. So now I'm hoping for a Demonic Dread. Oh, I conceded. Okay, game 3. Seems pretty good. I brought in Fairy Macabre because of what he did in game 1 is targeting himself with Inquisition. I thought, man, if he targets himself with a Thoughtseize in response, like to get Siege Rhino and stuff in there, like that'd be pretty good next level stuff. So I kind of wanted a way to exile the creatures he could dump in there. I mean, I don't know, like, this guy's kind of wild, I thought, so better safe than sorry. He mulligans to 4. I think he was trying to find Scavenging Ooze, is my guess. But I wouldn't recommend doing that. Unless you're up against Burn and you have like Leyline of Sanctity, then you should probably mulligan until it's in your opening hand. It's really hard for Burn to win that way. So I cycle Street Wraith and Monstrous Carabid. Find Violent Outburst. He might have also taken Thoughtseizes out of his deck, since they're not actually. I mean, yeah, if he Thoughtseizes me and he gets a Violent Outburst or Demonic Dread, that's great. But if it's not in my hand, it's just helping me out more. So he might have taken him out of his deck. There's Living End. Never liked drawing that. So yeah, him mulliganing to 4 in hopes of Scavenging Ooze, that's what I think he probably was hoping for. Really screwed him in this game. He's missing land drops, and I would not advise doing that. So there's Violent Outburst. What I did here is a misplay. I targeted him twice with Architects of Will. It doesn't really matter because he has a fetch land, so he can just reshuffle his library after I do this. I should have used 1 at least to target myself, so that way I could set up. But I mean, in my defense, I felt like I'm gonna win. Like look at my board, but I still should have used 1 of these on myself to set up my next play, my next draw. Anyways. Yeah, past Street Wraith. So he went from 20 to 6 in 1 swoop, and he concedes there.